There once was a good-looking band from Michigan, who when they sang, folks wished they would sing again. They sang the songs of the Irish nation, and would steal from eagles and dells without hesitation. They sang about chowder, they sang about beer, they sang off-key for all to hear. They could scrub your clothes with a fellow named Fred, and a guy named Jigger with no hair on his head. They have a manager who's never been paid, for he works on percentage, on monies they've made. They play for the fun, they play for the beer, they play for you all, but just once a year. So be sure to see them when they are around. But the only place is the Bridgeport town. Cheers.
Breaking news. Bridgeport backup singers go from Golf Course Lounge to Broadway and beyond. Here's the report from Bippy Bonsworth.
Small town group makes it big. They started out as backup singers for a cheesy Irish group and were discovered by a poker producer on his way to Frankenmuth. Of course, I'm talking about the fabulous Dorkettes. A true rags to riches story. In less than a year, they have recorded 3 albums, played on Broadway, and were nominated for a Grammy. They promised, after their world tour, they would come back to Bridgeport and play with that cheesy Irish group that gave them their big break, sometime in September. I believe the Gilmour brothers and friends will be backing them up.
Thanks, Bippy. Hopefully we will see the Dorkettes at the Green Acres Golf Course. And that other band, the Glamoury Brothers or something. Hope to see you there.
The Gilmour brothers are a fabulous band of musicians. Well, fabulous may be a bit strong. And maybe musicians are a bit misleading. But, they are a band, and they do play music. Just go see them, they serve beer there.
They are like the Beatles of Bridgeport. Only they play Irish stuff. Come Tilly, the bowling team is waiting.
I tell my ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home.
America's favorite backup group, the Dorkettes, is looking for a new member. This is your big chance. Try out today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dum ditty dum, yeah, 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 baby, baby, baby. How's that?
Bum, 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 baby, baby, bum, 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 yeah, 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 baby, baby, baby.
Next. Teen angel, teen angel. Next.
What should I sing?
Anything you would like.
Before I sing, can I get an autograph from the Dorkettes?
Oh.
So I can just sing any song. What would you sing if you were me?
Just any song.
I know lots of songs.
Can you sing Far, Far Away next?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, baby, 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 baby. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 dum ditty, dum ditty, dum ditty. Oh baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh baby, that was good. I nailed it.
I'm telling you, I could have been a Dorkette, really. Just give me a chance, it's been a dream for so long.
Come see the Gilmour brothers and friends at the Green Acres Golf Course pub. You could be the next Dorkette.
Don't try to be a hero. You can't see the Gilmour brothers sober. It just won't work.
I've been to a Gilmour brothers and friends show, but I don't know how to explain it. They kind of play Irish music, and then they play Eagles type stuff, and they end the night in the 50s with a backup group I really can't describe. Just go, and if all else fails, drink.
Of all my favorite things to do, the utmost is to have a brew. My love grows for my foamy friend, with each thirst-quenching elbow bend. Beer's so frothy, smooth and cold, it's paradise, pure liquid gold. Yes, beer means many things to me. That's all for now, I have to pee. Irish diplomacy. Telling someone to go to hell in a way they look forward to the trip.
New.
from Shameless Promo Productions. Remember all the hours of fun you had collecting baseball cards? Well, get ready Buttercup, the fun is back. Now you can collect musician cards. Collect your favorite Gilmour Brothers and Friends musician cards. How cool is that? Collect them all, be the coolest kid on your block. Start your collection today. For a limited time only, we will throw in 6 rookie cards, absolutely free. You get John's rookie card, Mike's, Paddy's. You also get Andy, Jigger. Last but not least, Fred. Order before midnight and get an autographed picture of Eddie and the Eatouts. If you order in the next 10 minutes, we will throw in 6 bonus cards. You get Ambassador Dave, the greatest manager who never got paid, Frank Starkweather, the awesome and amazing Oz, Sandy Pop Bowman, Bridgeport's accordion wizard, and a very special card, Larry Fiddlemaster Hadsel. But wait, you also get the backup group of the year, the Dorkettes. What an awesome deal, but you must order in the next 10 minutes. Yes, you get all this, and remember, order before midnight and get an autographed picture of Eddie and the Eatouts. Great gift-giving idea for that special someone. Operators are probably standing by. Don't delay. Warning, may cause dizziness, loss of appetite, vomiting, swelling, fever, runny nose, headaches, sweating, bleeding from the ears, uncontrolled urination and warts. Basically, the same symptoms as attending a Gilmour Brothers and Friends concert.
The Gilmour Brothers quick history. Mike and Greg played a couple 50s songs at a party, as Eddie and the Eatouts, as a joke. The owner of the Holiday Inn Bay City, Michigan, saw them and hired Mike and Greg for the lounge. Later they would add John because they needed to do 4 40-minute sets. First set Mike played alone, second set jug band music, third set Irish, and last Eddie and the Eatouts. They were hired for 2 weeks. They ended up playing 18 weeks. In the beginning, there was Eddie. Then cameth the Eatouts. Then the owner of the Holiday Inn said, "It is good."
And thus, it began. The legend of Eddie and the Eatouts. Did they really exist? Or was it another myth? Like Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, or lower taxes?
No, they're real alright. I went to reform school with Eatouts, and that's where he got his name. But that's another story.
I remember the first time I saw Eddie and the Eatouts. Eddie poured beer on my head, and Eatouts put his cigarette out in my beer. Good times.
Who were Eddie and the Eatouts? And where did they come from? It all seems to be a mystery. Some say they were raised on the mean streets of Birch Run. Others say the Bronx, and others say the tough streets of Frankenmuth. Nobody knows for sure. Not much is known about Eddie's past. We did find a family album and a picture of his parents and grandparents. Here are some other relatives. What a lovely family. More is known about Eatouts. Even his real name, Myron Biff Eatoutsky. We found in the family album a picture of Myron's mom and big sister Edith. Upper right is Grandma Eatoutsky, and lower right Edith's first honeymoon. Here is another photo of Edith with her new husband Bob before their prison term. Myron was always changing his look, mostly to fit in with his friends. We think this is a picture of Biff's real dad and his family. We also found, left under a bunk in the county jail, this photo of Biff's prom date and his first band, the Turds of Misery. The Saginaw News said, Eddie and the Eat Outs, a wild show, raunchy days of 1950s, revived. We interviewed the Gilmour Brothers, a band that was the opening act for Eddie and the Eat Outs. They were there for that last performance. Quote, "It was kind of scary, we never knew what was going to happen. Things can get ugly quick when you pour beers on people. I remember the night two drunks approached the stage and wanted to fight. Eat Outs just walked up to them and pulled a hammer out of his pants and held it up to their face. You should have seen the looks on their faces. A hammer? Why did he have a hammer in his pants? I'm sure glad he did. It was an honor to be their warm-up band." The last time Eddie and the Eat Outs performed was 1976. It was the Holiday Inn, Bay City, Michigan. They were brought in handcuffed and guarded by a county sheriff. After the concert they were cuffed and taken away, never to play again. Then suddenly they were gone, vanished. Some say they went back to prison. Others say Eat Outs joined the Foreign Service. Nevertheless, they were gone.